My dear brothers and sisters of the Northwest and the Southwest region of Cameroon, Anglophone Cameroons, English speaking Cameroonians. Today, I want us to briefly take a look at some of the consequences of our parents not integrating in the entire nation of Cameroon for the past 63 years and the effect that it has on us young people today. There is a young man, he's Achu Norman. He's been helping some artists within the northwest region of Cameroon, or northwest and southwest, I don't know, but he's been helping to finance the projects of this artist. He's encountered some challenges. And the challenges that he is experiencing has everything to do with what I'm saying right here. The effects of what our parents did that hindered our own development. I just want you to take a look.
You will be able to blow in Anglophone Cameroon very easily. People will be able to quickly see you and discover you and appreciate your talent. But you can remain trapped inside Anglophone Cameroon for the rest of your career as an artist. If you don't recognize that Anglophone Cameroon is not the market, it is your home, it is your immediate supporters, your immediate people, your family, yes, let me say your family members, you would quickly make them to know that you do music and they will support you. You understand? But to become a superstar and blow and succeed as an artist, you have to go to the market. And the market, it's only two markets surrounding us Anglophone Cameroonians. Anglophone Cameroon is very separated from these markets, trust me. If you don't take your goods to either the French market or the English market in Afrobeats West Africa, you remain inside Anglophone Cameroon. All of the songs will do well in amongst your people, but they will end at a certain figure online. They will never cross that figure. Plateau. And the number is 500,000 views on YouTube. You know who beat that number. You would dance. You would dance to north and south.
So I just want to stop there and say, this is a young man that has lived in the States, came back with some money to help the artists in Cameroon. He's a businessman. And so these are some of the challenges that he's highlighting that he has experienced in his journey of attempting to help this artist. This goes for any business that you want to establish within the English speaking zone of Cameroon as well. One thing he highlights is the fact that no matter how hard you try, you are limited by the numbers. You're limited by Northwest and Southwest. Are you guys listening to this? Because some of us just think if we separate this nation, all we have to do is dig the resources from the soil and become rich. Or farm our own crops and become rich. No, when you farm, you will need to sell. Numbers matter a lot in this world today. Nigeria is extremely wealthy because of numbers. If you produce a product or a service, you can sell just within Nigeria and be extremely wealthy. When you guys are separating with 8 million and now some of them are dying and the people are in this psychological trauma, you think that the whole development of that nation is embedded on resources? Please, I want you guys to listen. Because after we are done with this, we need to build businesses. And all of these challenges that he's highlighting is what we experience. Think well about your decisions. Let's keep listening.
And you're capped at 500,000. By the way, I keep saying Anglophone Cameroonians because I am an Anglophone and I'm interested in our growth. Number two, Francophone Cameroonian artists, they don't have our problems. They don't share our problems. They are good. They're in their own corner. They have nothing to worry about. We are the ones who have to suffer and struggle. If you are born Anglophone in this country, you understand now, you have to work 5 times harder than every other Cameroonian to make it in this country. And so you have to recognize these truths that I want to tell you.
So right there, if you are born an Anglophone Cameroon, you will suffer. You will work 5 times harder. Do you know why we work 5 times harder? Because we were deprived of learning French. We were discouraged of learning French from a very, very young age. That is why we struggle. That's the fact. When Mr. Leo, I keep mentioning that, Kosi, Jovi, when all these artists, because I know God walks through these artists, they are spiritual. When they realize that they could sing in French, Over Géré, that is what Mr. Leo sang, and it went platinum. And some of these parents locked into this idea cannot get it. Like, this is a revelation to show you that this integration would have helped our people succeed. Our young people would have been growing up speaking French and English, and they can penetrate the French market in Cameroon, which is huge. They can make some money from there and then blow up in the continent. And this is the challenges that we have to face because of some bad decisions that you guys still hold strong to that notion today. It's like these outdated traditions that you guys still hold on to and thinking that there is a way out of this kind of behavior or this kind of thinking. I want you to be realistic with the effects. This is a young man with money trying to help some artists. The numbers are not there. They have to struggle extremely hard, and they are looking for ways to produce and have the products be consumed so that they can get some return on their investment and stay in business and help these artists to achieve their objectives. This is young people like us. This is what we face. This is the world that we're living in today. This is what we are going to face. And I'm looking at what is going to happen with the young child that is about 10 years old right now, what they would face in their time if we do not stand up and fix this problem. I'm saying this because that's why I put these videos on YouTube. Young people, you guys will come back to this video 20 years from now if you don't change and cry that a brother rose up and said these things, and we were blinded to it, and we kept listening to these old folks. We kept listening to these people with bitterness in their heart that don't want to face reality. They go everywhere around the world and they tell them that it is impossible for you to separate. They come back and instill in you the spirit to go fight and die. I want us to listen to another video. I mean, I'm emotional about this because this is the reality. And young people, it's painful. It's a disgrace that you guys will really pick up guns and be doing this. It's a disgrace. You're actually confused. They've screwed you up. And you're doing this, and that's why I have a lot of love and sympathy towards you. Because I know what is happening behind the scenes, psychologically, spiritually. Looking at the data and everything, I can tell what is happening. These people have bitterness in their heart and they've lost in life. They just want to screw you up. This is your brother that has traveled and come back with money with the intention to help and see the challenges that he is facing. If he was not smart enough, he would probably not see some of these things and be able to outline them and show you that you guys are facing these challenges and you need to be able to address them. And that is my job here, to help you have perspective so that you choose who you listen to carefully. The people that want to remain in the past, let them be of the past. Keep them with their past records. If they don't want to go fight, they should not. If they don't want to go fight, they want to incite you to go fight. If they don't want to fight, then keep that story for yourself. If you don't believe in it so much. Any passion or vision that you believe in so much, you should be able to take action on the ground to have that vision become a reality. Any dream that you have in your heart to make Ambazonia, you should be able to be on the ground to act and have that dream become a reality. Every CEO always starts first. They will be on the ground. They will come early. They will clean the office. In the very beginning of any project, CEOs, they go right there in the trenches and they do some work. Everyone, I've run businesses right here in the United States. In the very beginning of every business that I've operated, I was there. If it's whatever that business is, I will be in the trenches, cleaning, making the calls, setting up the ads, delivering the service. I did every one of those services. Why? Because if anyone is coming in to do my job or I hire anyone to work for me, I'm not telling them to do what I cannot do. If they're a little bit lazy, they will see me on the ground doing something. Because I'll walk you out. I will outwalk you. There is nobody that I will hire that will outwalk me. It's the same with these leaders. I should see you holding the rifle, holding the guns, and outwalking every inhabitant or every soldier of the Amba movement. Yeah. Let's keep listening.
People would tell me about the cost of just going to Nigeria. They'll tell me how they have gone there with millions and they go and come back. It's just another world there. Financially, we are not strong enough in this showbiz, in this our small community, Anglophone Cameroon, to go and promote in Nigeria, where those people spend $100,000 to promote a single, $1 million to promote a single. We are not strong enough to even compete in that region. You understand now? So you will take that song, go me, you go lost us for Isawata, me go throw away the money there. So I did that maths like that. I said, no, it will be better because here I can quickly pay chop and go on Jambo. I cannot do. I can come to you, Darling Young at Dash Media. I can rush to Balafon and pay Siribojiko. I can go to Tamtam and pay Master. Or not pay. Those people. And another thing too is that those guys are even doing it for free. Master Ivo, they're taking those artists on Tamtam Weekend for free.
Wow.
Yes. Master Ivo, Chop was taking Renew on Jambo for free on T-shirt.
Those are favors that he's outlining that the English artists from the English zone have been able to benefit from in the French Cameroun. See, I just want to be real with this. He said a lot of things there. Artists take money from Cameroun, travel to Nigeria, and come back with nothing. And that money will take them nowhere. But when they go to the French side, the opportunities are enormous. English people of Cameroun, you will benefit more, become prosperous, become successful. These are people that are coming out with their talents. I told you that people are the greatest resource. They come up with their talents. What God gave them is the greatest resource. Our previous generation, they believe in jobs and they believe in resource. That is the previous generation. This generation, we know how to walk our head with brains, with talent, tap into our gifts. Some of us could not play soccer today because these parents, they believe in jobs and they believe in resources, so they stopped us from playing soccer. You remember the time you were growing up, you want to play soccer, your parents would take a fork or knife and then they would destroy your ball. You remember that? Yeah, they deprived most of us. You see all of these great soccer players and boxers coming from the French zone. We have great young men that would have been extremely successful in the English zone, but parents restricted us and believe in resource and believe in jobs. That is why we are screwed up. It's not like you guys are not smart. Don't think that maybe the English zone is not talented. See, even with music, we will take everything that the little that we have, we are still making something out of it. Now they want to destroy you so you go die. They cannot understand what you have. That is why I'm saying boycott all of these old folks. They cannot understand what is in the inside of you. There will be a brother that will rise up or a sister among you that will demonstrate their talents, that will inspire you to do same. Young people, please, just listen to what I'm saying. There are a lot of great young people right now that will inspire you to do something with your life. Even if you have nothing going on right now, just watch what they are doing. You'll be inspired to do the same. He's saying that the artists in Cameroun, they spend less when they travel to say Yaoundé or Douala to carry out a production. They are recognized more within Cameroun, the French-speaking part of Cameroun, than they are in Nigeria. They will call it Biafra or Nigeria. I mean, as long as it's not a recognized country, it is Nigeria. And that is how the world sees it. It is still Nigeria. You will have a better life associating with the French than associating with Nigeria. Our forefathers did not make a mistake. Integrate. You started in Cameroon. That nation has existed for more than 500 years. And it has always been us. 45 years associating with Britain and France should not make you hate your brother. Should not make you hate your fellow brother. integrate, learn that language, sing in both English and French. And as you're producing your products, whatever sisters and brothers, whatever you're producing, make sure that you have your subtitles in French. Produce and start learning the French. Some of you are already in the French zone right now. Learn that language. God pushed you into that place. God pushed you through this struggle that you get into that French zone. Learn that language and start producing for yourself. You come back and own, when they are done with all their fighting, you will own farms, you will own a lot of things in the Northwest that you will develop and then help integrate the whole nation. Everything will work for good. Keep fighting. We will be building. You guys integrate wherever you are. Learn. I'm giving you the strategy. Rise up. Learn that French. Learn that French. Learn it. Integrate. That French and English, you have it both. You are unstoppable. Be creative. There'll be a time you choose to sing a song just in French. There'll be a time you sing it just in English to target another market. There'll be a time you mix it together. And it goes the same with products and services. Comedians, integrate. Actors, integrate. Designers, integrate. Let your designs be unique to our culture. That is who we are. 45 years associating with Britain and France should not make you hate somebody, a fellow black man like you, in the name of Francophone or La Republic, whatever name you choose to call it. I see a fellow black man, a fellow black brother. We've been together for a very long time, more than 500 years. You cannot substitute that with 45 years and take it be a reason why you want to divide the nation, even after the whole world has told you, no, stop. You guys have talent, use it. So we'll keep listening and then we'll wrap up.
Blew up. And then I would now say, oh, well, I have to at least give Papa his own beard. But he was doing that for free. So these people are standing here. That's the good thing about this this French industry, the whole framework.
So they're very receptive.
They know about our content. They know about us, how talented we are. And they are ready to take our content. If we go and give them, they'll take it.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's...
You hear that? That's marginalization. That's colonization. But they want to accept our products. They want to accept our content. They accept our creativity. Brother, right on. Are you guys following? Don't be deceived, young people. Don't be deceived. People whose mind is stuck in government jobs, they will always feel like they are being discriminated against. People whose mind is stuck on resources will always feel like they are discriminated against. And that is their own cross to carry. It's not yours. You're in a different dispensation. It is somebody that is actually doing business. And his experience is, oh, if they stop me, then I'll change directions. But they said, bring the products. We see your creativity. We see your genius. We welcome you. This is data, guys.
It's left for us Anglophones to go to them.
However, it is a little tricky because most of us, we don't want to convert it a little bit, the language, and the two that want to understand what you're saying, So it's a little tricky there. So we want to maintain that artistic integrity kind of something, keep it, not change the language and all that. But these people, they know about us. And if we carry our content to them, they will take it. And the fans, when they take it, they take it. I mean, they take it. Whether it's English or French, they will still take it. Currently now, Loco sings mostly in English, eh? We know that now. Yes, but they still take it. They take it. So we have to first of all look for a way to enter their door first.
Okay.
They will take it.
You are wrong.
If not, if Loic Smufo does not do this, that goes to him and every other young man struggling out there. If he does not do this, he has dropped this one, it will end at that too. So at some point, he will start getting difficult that he will not be able to make 100,000 views again. At some point now, because Anglophones too, when they stand with you, at some point they start being discouraged. They don't want to. You don't want to be in that position. Now they are with him.
Yeah.
They want a hit from him. They just don't know that they cannot give him 5 million views on YouTube.
They cannot give you 5 million views. Young people, you are in a different dispensation. And that is why I'm saying the things I'm saying here, because I'm not only looking at the world that we live in right now, I'm looking at the next 30, 40, 50 years. That is my children who will probably be in their 30s. And I'm looking at the 10, 15, 20 years from now and the kind of world they'll be living in. It is a world that is driven by numbers. And these people want you guys to shrink in one corner and have very few numbers. And they cannot help you. Most of the people that integrate, they go platinum very fast. Okay. Let's listen to, the last thing he's going to say, and then we'll wrap up the session. I hope this has been valuable for you listening to this content. I hope this actually helps you to see the reality on the ground. This is what they don't tell you. They don't have all of this data available. That is why I want people that are running businesses and that are optimistic and see the future to be talking about this more, because we are the ones that at the end of the day, you need to invest some money and get a return on your investment. With all of this strategy, it will be bad for business. This separation will be bad for business. The French people love us more than we go into Nigeria to spend money. Look at all the insults that you guys get sometimes, or the comments that you get sometimes coming out of Nigeria. And yet our people want to go join Biafra, Nigeria, in the name of Biafra, whatever that is. Do you see the kind of love that you guys receive when you go over there to the French zone? You see the support? Do you see the care? You bring in your products, they take it. We are the ones that have refused to join from the beginning and be able to integrate so that we can be able to experience blessings. This is just the plan of the enemy to hold us down. This English legacy that you hold so strong, that you believe in it came from Britain, not yours. You want to die on something that is not even yours. And yet you hate colonization. You hate colonization and you want to die on this language at the expense of your own children. Is this not sad? You refuse to let go and look at the big picture that the president was actually carving for the nation. Is this not sad? The English that you have not been able to produce enough for us to have a good life in that nation and across the world. Is this not sad? Young people, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Or else you will come back to this video some years from now and cry that our brother was saying these things. I wish I listened. Act now. The time is now. I don't want 2024 to even start with this kind of energy. You guys should be dropping all of those guns down and be able to start learning something that can help you make some money and build your life. Act now. This is not time to joke. Don't play with your life. I love you so much. When you die, it hurts me because I'm looking at another human being that can be productive. If I start a business tomorrow, will you not come there and get a job? If you die, who is going to work in that business? If a brother or sister come down there to start a company and all the people are dead, who is going to work for that company or that business? Do you see what I'm saying? Because there's a lot ahead for us. There's a lot of talent. There's a lot coming for us. There are a lot of industries that are about to be established. There are a lot of businesses that are about to be established in Cameroun. And I know that because I have a group of friends that are thinking the same way and they are coming down to do amazing stuff. We will need people to work. We will need people to have good jobs that you can live a good life, have a good wife, have a good house, and build a future for yourself. This world has changed and these people's mindset have not yet changed. Some of them don't know how to operate the TikTok. But they are talking. They don't know how to operate Facebook. They don't know how they can be able to interact with people around the world and use the opportunities that we have available. They don't. Do you get that? Tell them to come on the ground and fight for the vision that they believe in, that they had. I cannot hold a vision for more than 40 years in my heart, and I'm not confident enough to be on the ground to execute it and show my people that I love them and I'm willing to die or fight for that vision. Doesn't make no sense. Nobody will show up for a company where the CEO starts the business, invites people to come for that project, and the CEO is not on the battleground laying the foundation, showing the people that he believes in that vision through his passion and action, and not just being on TV and preaching. Wise up. I love you guys so much. I'm praying for you. God will see us through. Until next time. Stay blessed. All right. If you like this video, you're going to like this other episode, and you can watch it by clicking right here.